morning. I hope that you slept well, like I did. And I thought that I would make pancakes for you guys.
Engaged, and I took Nick to a national park. Oh my gosh, she just jumped off the fishbowl.
I like diagonal, okay? So you don't want to press all the way down, just enough to make a little indentation. Butter.
By the way, you can see my muscles right now. And my flab.
It's just water weight though.
Yum, 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 yum. You ruined my life. You're not sorry, you're never sorry, you never change. And the camera goes off, and then I just sit here alone.
Alright, today we're going to be talking about Nikocado Avocado. Bruh, I know this video is what, like 3 months delayed? I think I said I'd make it back in like May. In my defense, I was busy with other things, one of them being graduation. As you can see my grad cap right up there. I also just want to say, we are at 13 subscribers. Dude, genuinely, that, like, I know it sounds like I'm just getting excited for no reason, but dude, that's actually sick. Okay, I just remembered one of the subscribers is me, myself. So I guess just 12 subscribers, but that's awesome, that's awesome. This video is going to be split up in segments. All the sources and everything are going to be linked down below. So to get started, we're going to find out who Nicholas Perry is. Nicholas Perry was born on the 19th of May, 1992 in the Ukraine. Shortly after that, he was adopted and spent his youth in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Although not much is known about his youth, like, whatsoever, we do know a lot about his early adulthood. Prior to YouTube, Nick had made the decision to leave Pennsylvania and move to New York City at the age of 21. But why did he move to New York City? Well, the reason for this move was to actually become a freelance violinist. For those of you who didn't know, Nick was, and in my opinion is still, extremely talented in the violin. Nick's dream at the time was to join the Broadway Pit Orchestra, but unfortunately, the competition was just way too high at the time. During this time, Nick was also living as a vegan, which I think is a big part of his story. It was at this time that Nick had met his future husband, Orlin. Orlin and Nick met on a gay vegan Facebook group with the most creative name ever, Gay Vegan Men. Nick would often visit Orlin down in Colombia, where they would eventually move to Florida together and get married. The YouTube channel. So from the looks of it, Nikocado Avocado 2 originally belonged to Orlin, hence the name of the channel just being Orlin Home. On this YouTube channel, Nick and Orlin would post different videos just promoting the vegan lifestyle. This is what actually inspired Nick to make his very own YouTube channel and also upload his own video. This is where the main Nikocado Avocado channel was created. Nick would start to film and upload his own mukbang videos. Okay, bruh, I'm pretty sure you know what a mukbang is, but for those of you, I'm just gonna explain it real quick. It's literally just where people sit down and eat on camera. That's pretty much it. I didn't even write that in my script. That's literally all it is. Now, his mukbang videos, they had a lot larger portions. And although at first a lot of the meals were still vegan, that doesn't mean that they're healthy. Like, dude, I mean, potato chips are vegan. It was at this time that Nick would actually upload a video explaining that he was leaving the vegan community as a whole, putting an end to his vegan diet. Nick said he was experiencing some health problems such as vitamin deficiency and that the vegan internet community was just way too toxic.
We have this stereotype of being aggressive and judgmental for a reason. I see it every day. If you watch the vegan drama channels, you see it. It's there. And we're basically giving people more of a reason to keep this stereotype alive. Don't you understand? I follow my favorite violinists all the time. I don't see them making videos about each other, trying to bring each other down. I don't see the gay vloggers do this. This community, no other community have I ever seen it like this. I thought it was the raw vegans, but it's just vegans in general on YouTube.
Okay, now, it was around this time that Nick started uploading new mukbangs. They were including non-vegan food, so not rabbit food. I'm not sure, something other than avocados and almond milk. Dude, almond milk goes hard. Shout out almond milk. That wasn't the only change, though. The portions of the food were getting bigger. It was also at this time that he started to go way over the recommended caloric intake. And while the portions were getting bigger, well, so was he. And dude, I'm not trying to be rude in any way. That's just simply what was happening. Nikocado was then averaging around 50,000 views per video since he had left the vegan community. He was one of the first males to step on the mukbang genre as a whole, which at the time was primarily just women. And this is when Nick would realize he could get rewarded for eating copious amounts of food. Unfortunately, it seemed like he was blinded of what was to come in the future. It was at this time that Nick would begin swapping out the relatively healthy meals for unhealthy garbage such as fast food, ramen, and at one point even posting a 10,000 calorie challenge. On a later date, he had gone to the Heart Attack Grill in Las Vegas. He ended up stepping on the scale and had been hit face first with the result of his eating habit, going from 160 to over 206 pounds, simply just laughing it off.
So let's see how much I weigh. I don't even know. I think 160, maybe 160. Weigh yourself here. So we're gonna step right up. That has to be wrong. You guys, I'm 200 pounds.
But instead of seeing this as a warning or wake-up call in a sense, he just kept eating the same amounts of food, and naturally would just keep gaining weight because of it. He would eventually upload a video by the title of "I'm Too Afraid to Go to the Hospital," and this would garner him 22 million views.
I should have gone to the hospital for that, and I should go to the hospital for this, and I'm just too afraid, you guys. So here's my update. I was gonna make a mukbang today, but it hurts so much. It really, really hurts. And it got so much worse. It hurts just to like move my eye. Oh, so prayers that I get through this okay, and thanks again for all the love and suggestions about this. I'm done with the update.
It was this video that showed him he didn't always need to eat food in order to get views, as long as it had some sort of drama going on. He would upload videos where he would be often extremely overdramatic, and had even stated on the Trisha Paytas podcast that whenever he was in a bad mood, his go-to was the camera.
My videos where I'm having issues, a lot of it is stemming from like something wrong in me. So I'm just like, well, fuck it. Everyone already hates me, or I'm already dramatic. Let me just grab the camera and just like film it. So some of them are like really real for me. Even though there's no context or no one even understands why I'm even doing it. Like where I'm like, with that, like now I can laugh at because I'm looking back because it was, you know, months ago, but like where I'm like beating my food with a broom.
Yeah.
Or, like,
what is
throwing
that?
stuff on the raw. I was just upset.
You were generally upset.
Very, very upset. I can't even tell you why.
Filming his low points of his life was just becoming a habit for him at the time. But amid the physical and psychological damage it was doing to him, the attention to his channel it would bring was just rewarding to him. In a later Q&A, he had actually stated that he weighed 268 pounds.
How much do you weigh now? Well, do you want to go? Should I weigh myself in front of you? I gotta go get the scale. Last time I checked, it was like 268. It was almost 270, pretty much. So it's been slowly but surely climbing 100 pounds over the past 2 years. 100 pounds. I could have gained a good 50 pounds. And then now I could lose a good 50 pounds. I have to meet in the middle. 100 is a little, you know. But I was also, yeah, a little too skinny.
Unfortunately, this state of mind wouldn't last for Nick, as in later videos, it was evident that he had wanted to hit the 300-pound mark. And this is what shows that towards the end, he was starting to accept his own fate.
Let's stand on it.
294.2 pound.
What? That's it?
Ready for operation.
And you're ready to be smashed into the garbage bin. Why am I losing weight? Why can't I hit 300?
Drama. Okay, for this part, I had to watch a 45-minute video and a response video. And I want to say probably 75% of it was just useless. Alright, on the 21st of September, another mukbang YouTuber by the name of Stephanie Sue would upload a 45-minute video titled "Why I'm Scared of Nikocado Avocado." Throughout this video, she explained that Nick would often use his status as a content creator to manipulate her. Again, I watched the 45-minute video myself, and I'm not gonna sit here and make you guys watch it. So essentially what was going on, Nick was constantly asking Stephanie to do a collab, in which she had declined time and time again, just because. Until eventually Nick would come to visit LA. This is where they met up for dinner together, and at this dinner they would start to talk, and they would just start to bond, you know, like forming a little friendship. Long story short, this ended in them doing a collab together. But she had said around after this is when she started feeling a little uncomfortable or iffy around him. He was constantly trying to get her to talk about drama that she had been in the past, but then he started harassing her over text, and at one point even sent her pictures of from the inside of her house.
He was here for about 5-ish hours, and out of those 5 hours that he was here, I used the restroom once. And during that time that I slipped away to the restroom very, very quickly, the one time that I did, without letting me know what he was doing, he took multiple pictures inside my house.
Anyways, this video that Stephanie made blew up instantly, garnering her hundreds of thousands of views, and in turn gave Nick some serious backlash. He responded to the backlash by making his own video, which, as you can see, didn't go well whatsoever. Alright, in September of 2021, Nick would upload a video by the name of I Broke My Ribs. In this video, he claimed that he had broken his ribs by sneezing, and that his body weight had crushed his ribs. Many people went online after this video and just clowned on it, essentially just calling him ridiculous. This video actually managed to reach the attention of Critical, who uploaded his own video titled "This YouTuber is slowly himself for views." In this video, Critical would point out a specific part in the video where Nick would blame his audience for allowing him and giving him a reason to keep getting bigger and bigger, which proves to him and everyone else that deep down that he still does have some self-awareness.
I wouldn't have become disabled if it weren't for you people who encouraged these videos.
But I want to focus on what he said at the beginning, outside of making some of the most revolting noises I've heard in quite some time while undergoing some kind of exorcism. He said, it's your fault for encouraging these videos. Now, he says shit like this pretty often, and it shows me that there's still some self-awareness deep within him somewhere, locked deep away. But that rational side of him he keeps buried, locked in a cage, and still does this content, even knowing better. Even knowing that it's a complete detriment to his overall health and well-being. He continues to do it while still having that small glimmer of self-awareness.
Critical would finish this video off by saying that the entire situation was saddening, even talking about how when he was seen in public, he now uses a mobility scooter, which just shows that he's like a shell of his former self. Once again, Nick would make a video responding to Charlie's video where he said Critical never cared about him, and that the only reason he made the video was because he knew it would get views, and that he knew it would spark drama. Surprise, this response did no better than his past response to Stephanie Sue. Okay, this one, it wasn't really like an internet argument. I just thought it'd be really important to actually include it. Recently, a YouTuber by the name of Meat Canyon posted a video titled King of Mukbang. I highly, highly recommend that you guys watch it. Of course, it'll be linked in the description. So this animation goes to show Nick eating his normal large amounts of food. As the video goes on, everything that Nick touches starts to turn into a yellowish gray sludge. At one point, Orlin touches him and he himself melts into the sludge. Eventually, Nick is sucked into this sludge universe. I don't know. I don't know. Multiverse of sludge. The SCU, the Sludge Cinematic Universe. It's at this point that he sees a table and a chair and a camera. He sits down, turns on the camera, and takes a bite of the yellowish gray matter. Eventually, he himself starts turning into the sludge. He then sits there alone, eating pieces of him that have turned to the sludge, quite literally eating his life away. Now, the reason I wanted to bring this up was because I think it's so accurate to what he's doing right now. He's getting rid of everything that he loves. Like, I don't think this animation could have explained it any better. Again, he is quite literally eating his life away. Nick's future and my opinion. Alright, if I'm being completely honest, I don't really know what's going to happen with him in the future. His health conditions could very well get the better of him if he doesn't make a lifestyle change, which I actually hope he does. While doing my research on this video, I definitely think that some of the comments show that people care about him. But a lot of comments are also just saying how he ruined himself. I personally think that there are some possible mental health issues. I am no psychologist, so I'm not going to try and act like Sigmund Freud over here. Oh, Sigmund Freud was an asshole, never mind. There is a very high risk. But that being said, it's never too late to change yourself. Alright, that's it. I just want to say thank you guys so much. If you made it all the way through, thank you so much. That's actually awesome. That really means a lot to me. Can we aim for 15? I really believe we can hit 15. And don't worry, if we hit 15, it won't be because I made 2 extra accounts, I swear. I just want to say thank you for the support if you actually did watch this, for voting on the Instagram poll if you did, for which thumbnail to upload. I also want to say just thank you. Thank you for your support. No support goes unnoticed, no matter how little, how big. It really means a lot. I'm actually going to try and keep a consistent upload schedule. Right now I'm aiming for once every week and a half. So I'd say like once every 10 days. If you do have any suggestions, 100% please leave them down below, please. Make sure to follow my Instagram too. It's literally just Nikocado, the exact same as this channel. All right, again, thank you so much. All right, I'll see you around. Peace.